Hey Mel,
What's up, Monique Spence?
we're doing a social thing. You're not supposed to be on the socials while we're.
If we're doing a social and I'm on the social, I have to share to my social because this is only shared to your social.
Oh, well, you be on your phone all the time, so
How you know? You ain't around me all the time.
you be on the interwebs all the time,
Hmm.
scrolling on my posts and commenting crazy stuff.
Listen,
What?
I'm sharing to my page. Stop being crazy.
Okay, okay.
What up?
Hey, what's happening?
So, here comes the craziness, right? I
No,
don't know
this is
about
just an
you.
announcement. It's not crazy.
Well, no. The only reason I say it's crazy is because you saw how that post got my friends
What is
yesterday.
wrong with your friends?
Man, but see, some of them are your mutual friends, so
I
they're
love
your
those
friends too.
friends. I
Yeah.
love my friends that are your friends, but your friends, you put up a picture with somebody, they think you getting married.
Oh God, it's ridiculous. Anyway, so here we are. My name's
We
Mel
doing
Roberson.
business.
You say what?
I said we is doing the business.
Right. My name is Mel Roberson. For those of you on Monique Spence's page that may not know me, and for those of you on my page that might not know Monique Spence, this is Monique Spence.
Hey y'all.
We've known each other or known of each other for 20 plus years.
Date
Um,
age yourself. I mean,
hey, whatever. So her and my younger brother went to high school together and college too for a period of time. And my brother's best friend back in April asked both of us to be on this thing called Book Versus. Some of you all saw it. It was on Instagram. And I mean, it was cool. We were talking about books and stuff like that. And it was just like, man, I remember you. Yeah, I remember you too. Whatever,
well,
whatever. Huh?
are you gonna tell it right? Because you keep acting like I knew you. And you're Dave's
I
brother.
said
That's
you
all I
remember. I didn't say you knew me. I said you remember.
know. Okay, because you be delusional sometimes. So
So
I know you
when
like
my I didn't say you knew me. I said we remembered each other. So anyway, when my brother played basketball at Whitney Young, she was the manager of the basketball team, and I used to sit on the third row behind the games and yell at their coach. That's a whole nother story. We don't even have to get into that. But anyway, to make a long
those are
story,
good times.
it was great times. To make a long story go away, we found some synergy in the business world and some of our ideologies. She's a coach. I'm a coach. I have a couple of different coaching businesses depending on the client. She's been coaching for years and has a phenomenal coaching practice. And every time we would hang out, we would have these conversations that were just super dope, in my opinion. And we were like, man, is there a way that we could do something together? Like every time we talked, it seemed like there was something or a bigger purpose for us to do something together and provide the combined years of knowledge that we've accumulated and the stuff that we've done as individuals on a larger platform. So I don't know if you wanna. Did I tell the story right?
I mean, enough of it, I guess.
Your
Yes,
turn now.
I don't often meet many people who speak my language, and they're definitely not usually men that talk this manifestation and teaching and coaching. So I've been quite intrigued with our conversation since that book verses. And though I knew you, I did not know what you had become. I'd seen your acting stuff. That's Dave's brother on the Shy. That's what I knew. But I didn't know about the other stuff that Mel did. So as we've hung out and had some conversations, I've been very private in my coaching space that I've actually never shared the stage of any of my work with anybody else because I'd never met anybody that had the quite the same synergy of what I teach and the energy of what I do until now. So I am quite excited about what we have put our heads together to come up with. So Mel, you want to tell the people about what we're doing?
Yeah, and the dope part about it, right? She says she's never shared her space, and I have a couple of different coaching teams that I work with, depending on what it is. Like I have something specifically for entrepreneurs, right? That I was doing, and you all have seen all that stuff on my page with my other business partners there, and then I have something that's strictly personal development, right? But where we came together and what we saw, and if you haven't read her book yet, it's super dope. You can't just read it. This isn't a book you just read. It's actually a workbook that you have to go through. It's called Manifest That Shit. She's a little bit more on the outspoken side than I am when it comes to that. I mean, I primarily do professional development stuff for companies, so it's a little different for me. But when we started talking, we talked about how we got to where we are in life. We shared a lot of the same principles as far as being able to manifest whatever it is that you want in life. You
Anything.
anything, like sky's the limits. Manifest anything that you want to manifest in your life. And even though some of our practices and principles around manifestation are different, it's been kind of dope to learn from each other, where the other person does something. It's like, oh, I never thought about it that way. And then, oh, I never thought about it that way. And I think in Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, he said 2 minds create a third and more powerful mind. So the third and more powerful mind has been created. We have come up with some manifestation courses that will be released at the beginning of the year, but you can sign up for them now. Dun, 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 at 2022manifestations.com. So there are 3 different courses. They'll be taught. Well, 2 of them will be there'll be 3
They're
different
all in
courses taught on
January.
different days. Huh? You say
They're all
what?
in January.
Yeah, they're all in January, but they're in different days in January. And so if you want to give some of the logistics or some of your feedback on what it is that we're doing and why you like this stuff.
I like this shit. Uh, why can't I just be me? I just want to be me.
You can be what nothing is impossible. So go
Impossible.
go.
So the point of of really pairing up for these courses is to take my style of teaching, his style of teaching, and pull it together to create the type of courses that really fit and work for anybody. So we are teaching, the first one is going to be the manifestation mindset, right? That the reality behind all the things that we are really wanting to create, it starts with mindset. So if you don't have the proper mindset to manifest, then it's not going to happen. And then we've got a class that's all about money. It's your millionaire mindset, because if you really want to make some shit happen, you need money to do it, right? Money isn't the only tool. Time is actually my most prized asset, but you need money to make it all go and make it all work. And we got financial dreams and goals and things we want to accomplish. And then what I'm probably most like really, really, really excited about is this manifestation and money for men only class,
Yeah.
because I've had a lot of conversations. I've worked with a lot of men on my own in my own practice, but I've had a lot of conversations with men who just want to link up and talk this talk with men without being judged by their female counterparts, but really truly desire to learn more about manifestation. So we're going to combine that course of manifestation and money for men only. And ladies and gentlemen are welcome to both of the first classes, but that last class is just for the fellas. And there's even a part of it that I will step out of and that I won't be a part of, so that it can be just the men. But Coach Mo has a lot of valuable things to tell the fellas too.
And it's interesting when we talk about that, because I've been a guest speaker at a lot of women's events in my life. And somebody, I remember walking in and the lady said, well, why we got a man here at a women's event? And the facilitator, the woman that put it together, she said, well, a lot of times they offer a perspective that we might not have, or they know something that we don't know from a male standpoint. So it's the same thing here. There will be parts of the course that I lead with just the fellas for that particular course. And for a lot of men, the mindset around manifestation is new, and you might not think is a manly thing or something you need or you should do. But at the end of the day, anytime you're trying to manifest something in your life, or you want the ability to, is cool. And I just, in thinking about all of this, and I'm in my office now. Downstairs, though, I have my dream boards or my vision boards from years past. And I look at all of the stuff that I specifically targeted and worked towards manifesting in my life. from being on several different TV shows. I specifically, went after roles or manifested in my mind and, did all the practices and all the stuff we'll be teaching for me to get on Chicago PD. I specifically manifested the degrees that I have and how they came to me and how, I paid half price for a master's degree and how that all happened. There are things in my life that I've brought into fruition because of the ability and the know-how on how to manifest what's possible in my life. And it started off small for me, and the little things became bigger and bigger and bigger. I got some real big stuff on the horizon that will manifest in 2022 as well. But this is not something where it's like, let me tell you about something I read about. This is something where we're like, let me tell you about the things that we've done in our lives and how we've brought stuff to full fruition in our lives and how anybody can do it. The practices, are simple, but a lot of times you just need it presented to you in a way that that it's possible, right? That
And
Go
I
ahead.
was just gonna say, and it's really about the journey too, right? The course is to learn at the beginning. As we take people on this journey, we will teach more and more of the unfolding of the practice. Anybody can give you a self-help book and tell you what you should do and how it should work. We've got tons and tons of books,
Right.
but especially since that's how we started, we talk about all these books we've read. But I tell my clients all the time, I'm not teaching you what I read in books. I'm teaching you what I've done. I just use these books to support that I know what I'm talking about. And some things I learned first and read later. Some things I read first and learned how to apply. But I'm very excited. These courses are going to be very powerful. They're 3-hour courses. They're designed to be intense. So we are going to drop a lot of information. We're going to show you a lot of how, and we're going to teach you what we've done, not just what we know and haven't applied. We're going to teach you what we have applied. So
Yeah.
what is this? I'm possible. What were you going to say about your shirt?
No, yeah, I'm glad you didn't say impossible. It's I'm possible, because nothing is impossible to a man or woman who will not quit and who applies himself. But the last thing that I'll say too, and thinking about this when we put all of this stuff together, um, I'm excited about us offering it at the level that we're offering it at now, because you and I have clients that pay us, tens of thousands of dollars for the work that we do. When I do some of these seminars for these companies, and even on a one-on-one basis, I know that price is only an issue in absence of value. But the value that we're giving at the price point we're giving it right now is, I think, amazing, because we wanted people to have access to it. And so the introductory rates and the stuff that we'll be doing right now won't always be it. Um, it just won't, because I got a daughter in
Maybe both
college.
of us.
They're
Sure.
getting both of us, and I got a daughter in college.
And I got trips to take. But that's beside the point. That's us
Right.
manifesting our shit. But we want don't treat me like that.
I'm
We
not. Yeah, I'm just the thoughts and opinions and language of Monique Spence do not necessarily represent that of Mel Roberson and any of his entities that he represents. Just the legal.
Oh, should we put that on the screen? You want me to put that on the screen?
Might have to.
Okay. I just be so busy being authentically me,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Which is great. I mean, I can't work with anybody who's not. So I mean, I respect you for who you are, and I appreciate what you've done in your space, and I appreciate the space that we'll be creating and helping people create together. So it's good cop, bad cop. That's all it really is.
Which cop am I? I was just I don't know. Anyway, so this is all going live today, right now. Are we doing a holiday special? Did we agree on that? I don't I don't know. Did we
I think
agree?
I think the price is low enough right now, what it is.
Okay.
But I mean, if you want to give a holiday special for like the first 10 people to use the code or something like that, I think that's cool.
Okay, I could be down with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we want to how about we post the code and then maybe we should say the code in here. And they only get it if they watch the video to the
I
end.
mean,
I
we
don't
could,
know.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, I mean, you could post it too. I don't care. I mean, I'm all for. I'm in a giving mood. It's the holiday season,
Oh, you're not being
so
Scrooge. Okay. All right. Well, we go. I'm just saying. So we gonna give the code right now. If you would like to save a few bucks, get it now. Boom. I think that's
yeah,
right.
that's the
Uh,
code.
that's the code. So if you would like to book a class and save some money, I'm not even going to say how much the discount is. Just there's a discount, and if you'd like to get in right away, the discount will not last forever. But he talked me into making a discount. So I'm with it. But I'm excited about this, and the value of what you're going to receive far outweighs the money that you're going to pay. As a matter of fact, my client was telling me last night she spent $9.97 for a course to teach her how to rent her Airbnb. I said, okay, I got
Yeah.
it. So the value of education and information is out there. And we're here to teach you how to create the mindset to create whatever it is that you want in your life experience. I know that I can say for myself that 2021, really 2020 was quite great, but 2021 has been the absolute best year of my life in finance, in my personal life. And I kind of announced this the other day, so I'll say it here on Saturday. I'm going to receive an honorary doctorate of
Oh
people
wow.
that are acknowledging my work in this space. So it's a beautiful time to be. Thank you. A beautiful time
She's
to
not
be.
animated at all, ladies and gentlemen. She's not animated at all.
No, animated. Who me? Oh, sorry. So anyway, we're going to be teaching the classes, and the classes are going to be fun and
Yeah.
intense, but they're going to be fun. So I got to go. I can't be on the live with you forever.
Yeah,
So,
for sure, for
it,
sure. Looking forward to it. We've developed the content and putting stuff in place, and there'll even be a playback for those who are registered for the class that can't make it on that day. There'll even be a playback, so register either way. You'll still get the playback, and you won't have the interaction, but you'll have the information, right? And so, looking forward to it. And I'll close with a quick story that I heard somebody say. Well, it was a question that was posed, right? Because a lot of times when it comes to us, I don't know who's going to watch this, so I'm addressing this to everybody. There's some of you that know that personal development, professional development, your reading, the seminars you take, the stuff that you do to pour into yourself, you know that it's important. But then there are other people that are like, well, why should I buy that book? Why should I take that course? What does that really mean? And at the end of the day, your life is a reflection of the sum totals you make. And a lot of times you have to reprogram your philosophies and the ways that you think and learn new stuff in order to get new things. And so a question was posed at a seminar I was at once. It said, hey, your dominant hand, whatever hand that is, if let's just say that hand got cut off in an accident and you had an open-ended insurance policy that would pay you whatever amount you asked them to stroke for this check, what would you amount? And some people were like 10 million or 100 million or $1 billion or $8 trillion. One guy said, he said, okay, you would ask for $8 trillion for one hand, but you go to work every day and sit there for $20 an hour. You give them your whole life, you know what I mean? But your hand is worth $8 trillion. So the question becomes, what are you really worth? And I know you're worth far more than what the course costs, but the course is going to be the way to help you get whatever it is that you feel you're worth in life. So I'm gonna be done talking right now since you got to go. And today's my mom's birthday, so I got to bounce too.
oh, happy birthday, Ms. Roberson. Um, I got a question though.
Yeah,
I gotta go out of town to get the doctorate. It's in Atlanta. Would you take me to the airport tomorrow? I need a
I'm
ride.
busy.
I need a ride to the
I'm busy. What time? I'm
about
busy that
you.
time. I'm
How,
busy that
how,
time.
how you know you're busy?
I'm all day. You think I'm manifesting
It's
stuff in my life.
Friday. You ain't got no job. You ain't got nothing to
All
do.
right, Debo. I'll think about it. Text me later. I'll see
All
if
right,
I can
tell
do
your
it.
mom I said happy birthday. All
No
right,
doubt.
everybody, go to 2022manifestations.com to sign up for the course. And since you are here right now, use the code BLN 2022, best life now 2022, and manifest some new dreams.
Manifest those dreams. See, manifest that dream.
That
It doesn't have the
it,
same ring
it
now,
don't have the same ring
but
though. No,
but yeah,
it's upside down. Okay, there we go. Hello. Yes.
that's your life. Bye.
Bye. Have a great day, everybody.
Take care, y'all.